What is the origin of man and women? How did love make its entrance? Today we read from Symposium by Plato. First there was Adam. From his rib Eve was made. Then a forbidden fruit turned up and a nasty serpent. We all know the end of the biblical story of creation. Firstly, we all know that this story is not correct. Humans slowly developed from a primitive species to what we are now. Still people say, yeah, maybe that's science, but those creationist stories are so nice. By its colorful metaphors, they promote basic important values. That still speaks to us now. Well, maybe that's the case, but what values then, and what does speak to us now? For centuries, the story that Eve was created out of Adam's rib was misused for the idea that women are less than men. And how often is this story used against guys who happen to fall in love with other guys, or girls with girls? If we like creationists' metaphorical stories so much, let me tell you, there are better ones. A beautiful one is told in a book by Plato. He is considered the most important philosopher of all times. He lived 2500 years ago. He made a story about a feast where a couple of friends exchanged self-made stories about the origin of love and humanity. And one of them was Aristophanes. He said that people once were weird creatures with 2 heads and 8 limbs, and there were 3 sexes, the all-male, the all-female, and the half-man, half-woman. But on one day the gods were angry at those creatures and decided to cripple them by chopping them in half, in 2 separate bodies. But that created a big problem, because just after they were cut in 2, the creatures immediately embraced the other half again. The former half-man, half-woman in a male-female pairing, the former all-males in a male-male embracement, and the former all-female creature in a female-female pair. They needed each other so much that they preferred holding on to each other than to eat or drink. The creatures almost died from starvation because of that, and the heavens changed the bodies again. They changed them so that they could make love with each other, and could get some satisfaction out of that. The creatures, humans, could work, eat and drink again, because they knew they could go back to the ones they missed and make love again. Aristophanes concluded, so each of us, when separated like a flat fish, is but the tally half of a human, and he is always looking for his other half. This is not science, of course, it's just a story made up, but this is a story of better value, I think. Love heals the wound of separation and turns you in what you were meant to be. Plato, Symposium, from ancient times speaking to us now. I wish you many free thoughts.